How's it going, YouTube? So, next chemical I'm going to be showing you guys is one of our friends, actually, and the bottles are dirty right now. I'm sorry. We use them quite a bit, actually. They're a really good company, we found out. So, Chemical Guys has their own VRP, right? Blackens plastic, tires, and it doesn't give it that glossy, shiny, wet look 24/7. It gives it a nice, deep black. So here we got right here. This is Trim and Tire Shine by chem-x. Chem-x is a guy who started his own company. He does detailing as well. You guys want to go look at it, just look up chem-x detailing, I believe is what it's called on YouTube. He does a wrecker, and all he does is he touches it with a scrub brush here and there. But he uses a heavy degreaser, and it works very, very well. As long as you have the correct PSI coming out of your power washer, the heavy duty and all this stuff works perfectly. It is probably one of my favorite chemicals that we have besides Winter White, like I told you guys in the last one. I have a giant, I'm not going to pick it up because I don't have room on my desk for it. Unfortunately, my desk is very shallow. But this stuff works very, very well. I use this for my own car. It makes the tires look nice and black. It makes the trim look brand new again. It is amazing product. I can literally put it on anything and it becomes very, very black. I love it. It makes it look new. Now, he told us to try one other thing because he used it on the wrecker, and basically it beads the water up. It's like a wax. But you don't have to wax it on or wax it off. You just spray it on and rinse off the excess, and it works very, very well. And that is his snake oil. Now, his snake oil we used, we do a fundraiser. We help out with the fundraiser for the Special Olympics here in my state. So we detail the semi-trucks before the convoy. Now, part of the proceeds that we make from that go back to the Special Olympics here for the Special Olympians to be able to afford their new gear. So if they need new basketballs, new shoes, whatever, that's what the money is going for the Special Olympians. Now, we use this on a bunch of trucks. There is a truck that we used it on that is a very special truck. It is the Final Mile truck. I don't know how many of you guys watch TikTok out there, but when a certain TikToker by the name of Pissed Off Trucker passed away, they were the people that went and picked him up. They pick up trucks from, or truckers that have passed away on the road and bring them back to their family cost free. So we sprayed, obviously we had to give him the good stuff. So we gave him a little bit of snake oil, and we ceramicked his truck as well on the front hood because it just got painted. But yes, we use snake oil. That snake oil works wonderfully. I don't know why I said wonderless. Oh well. It does work very well. I love it. It is amazing. Once I get the wrap done on my car, I'm going to be using this guy too for the trip up to the Mustang Sturgis Rally. So yes, this is a very, very good chemical to have in your arsenal. I know he is a little spendy, but it is worth it. I haven't had any issues with chem-x at all. It is American made. It is here in America. I know that's a main thing for a lot of people. They don't want stuff from China or anything like that. They want American made. Then that's what you're going to get with chem-x. I promise you that. Now, this is our heavy duty. As you can tell, our guy gets used quite a bit. I mean, yeah, he gets used very, very much so. So the thing about heavy duty is I wanted to test it out myself. And there was a wrecker. There's a wrecking company here in town. It's called Ace Towing. Very, very good guy that owns it. His name's Randy. I actually went up to him and was like, hey, I'll give you a free detail on your big wrecker if you let me try some chemicals out. He was all for it. See, you get chemicals in that you don't know how well they work, and you only see it on YouTube, and you think, oh, I don't know if that's going to work. Go to a local place and say, I got some new stuff, and I want to try it out. Give me something, and I will clean it for free. Just so this way you can test it. And it's also a good way that if you do a good enough job, they're going to be calling you back saying, hey, I want you to come detail this one next. Okay, on my way. So this stuff took off hydraulic grease, grease off the zerks all around it. It did an awesome job. I can't believe it. I was also told by one of his workers that you can use it on floor mats, you can use it on dashes, you can use it on doors. So if you have, let's say a mechanic come to you and say, hey, I need my car detailed. I just don't have time. You know, he could have one kid, two kid. He could be a single dad. He could just work 4 jobs. You don't know the situation, so you can use this on vinyl doors as well. You have to dilute it a little bit more than you would having to use it on a power washer. And that's what I was told. You have to dilute it a lot more. So instead of it being a 2-to-1, you have to go, you have to go a little bit higher with the water contents and a little bit lower for the heavy duty. And the nice thing is it does take out a lot of oil out of it. It does take out a lot of the dead skin cells that build up and become blackened or browned on a light colored interior. It does do a very good job with that. It does take it out right out with a little bit of brushing, a little bit of elbow grease, but this stuff does work very well. I sprayed it down on I think it was a 2001 Pontiac Bonneville, I think is what it was. Don't quote me. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of comments about that later, but it was a Pontiac Bonneville, and the guy just never cleaned it. He owned it for like 2 years and didn't detail it once. He just cleaned the garbage out and that was it. So the doors were pretty much black and it was a tan interior. This stuff worked very, very well to bring that tan back, and it brought it back to pristine condition. It didn't do any damage to the interior itself. It didn't do any of that. It actually helped it. And then I did everything else the way I normally do it. But regular interior detailing, I couldn't get it to come out very easily. There were still stains left over, so that's when I switched to the heavy duty and it came right out. Now you can use it for carpets, they told me, but a very, very slim thing they told me as well to dilute it even more than you would have to for the interior vinyl. I haven't tried it because I have really good carpet cleaners and I have a steam cleaner, so I haven't tried it. But I was told that that can work. It just do not use it on leather. Cloth is the only thing that it's good for cloth seats, because leather seats can possibly dry it out. I was warned that by his employee. And if you're gonna use it on basically leather, basically use a droplet, drop it in there, and put the water in. It's kind of how it sounded to me. But as it stands, this is an amazing company. I have no issues with chem-x. They are amazing. I love their tire and trim shine. It is amazing. It's a miracle worker. I've seen sun-baked plastic, just about white, turn back to black. So it's a really cool product to have. The snake oil is an amazing product to have as well. And the heavy duty is a major scent for you as a detailer. This is stuff that you do want in your arsenal. And as far as oh wait, right there, we have these bottles. You can order these bottles through chem-x as well. He does have these bottles and they are very nice because they do give you your measurements. So this is heavy duty. This is just a diluted form of heavy duty. So it does help out, and it's diluted for the door panels and stuff like that. That is why it's so diluted. As you can tell, it's just about clear. So that